Section 3, Swyk 2, we're back. Working with your cousin. So when you work with, you can finish a table in 6 hours. So this one's a little different because they gave me the time that we worked together. Remember how on the last one I had an X that was the same in both because that was the time, and if you're working together, it's the same amount of time. Well, this time we know that we're working together with 6 hours. It says now working alone, your cousin can complete the job in 9 hours. Okay. So, one job, 9 hours. How long would it take you to refinish the table working alone? So, we don't know my rate. So, we're going to add these things together. But, I decided to find let's see here. This is 6 over 9. Whoa, 6 over 9. 6 over 9 is 2/3, and if I subtract that to the other side, I get 1/3. And then, of course, this is just 6r. So then I could divide by 6, which is the same thing as multiplying by 1/6. A lot of success I'm doing on that. I just definitely need a nap. Okay, 1/3 times 1/6 gives me 1/18. Ding, 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 ding. There it is. 18 hours. That's how long it would take me to do this. Obviously, my cousin is way better at this than I am. So 18 hours. 3 postal workers can sort a stack of mail in 20 minutes, 40 minutes, and 40 minutes. In other words, they just gave me the rates of these people. 1 out of 20, 1 job in 20 minutes, 1 job in 40 minutes, 1 job in 40 minutes. Don't know the time for any of them, but equals 1 whole job. The LCD here is 40. Right? And so if I multiply this times this, that gives me 2x, 1x, and 1x equals 40. That's right, folks. Yeah, no, I don't know why I was dumb like that and did that. I just did it. So, you add your like terms together, divide by 4, you get 10 hours, or 10 minutes, sorry. It takes 10 minutes if all 3 people work together. Moving on. So, when you have a boat, it has a boat speed, but that's a separate issue from the current of the river. So, if the river is moving one direction, yes, that is a one-direction joke. You're going with the current, that speed is adding to your speed. If you're going against the current, then it is subtracting from your speed. Okay, so you see that we in Stillwater, a boat averages 5 miles per hour. It takes the same amount of time, I'll come back to that phrase in a minute, to travel 21 miles downstream and 9 miles upstream. Now, I would suggest you have a chart like this. This is helpful. Now, you'll notice that over here, I decided to, for the time, I decided to write out my answers as expressions involving distance and rate. 21 over 5 plus x, 9 over 5 minus x. Look here, right here, in the same time. Well, wait a sec. Aren't these both times? Yep. Therefore, set the fractions equal to each other and solve. You see right below that, 21 over 5 plus x equals 9 over 5 minus x. Well, it's time to cross multiply. As long as you don't get 5 or negative 5, we're good. So they cross multiplied, and then I transferred my information up to the top. Sorry. And then we just moved stuff around, solved, and got 2. Nothing too terribly challenging about that. This is a similar situation, right? Rate of the jet stream is 100 miles per hour. Traveling with the jet stream, an airplane can fly 4,200 miles in the same time. That's what's going to be key, as it takes to fly 2,800 miles from against the jet stream. What is the airplane's average weight? Or what is the airplane's average rate in calm air? In other words, how fast is it flying? So you can see what I did here. I've got rate, 100 miles plus a certain amount of time. Let's see here. So this is my speed of my plane. And I add 100 because I'm going with the wind. Multiplying that by my time, I get 4,200. So this represents my time, right? Distance over rate. This also represents my time. Distance over rate. In the same amount of time. So I set the two functions equal to each other. And I started cross multiplication. So we had 420,000. We got all of that stuff distributed out. We started moving stuff around, putting the constants on one side, the variables on the other, and then doing the magic division. And when we did, we found out 2 was the magic number. And that's it for this Swyk. I'll talk to you soon.